If you go on to enjoy the video, please consider hitting that like button and subscribing. It does really help me out a lot. And if you're into Funko Pops, I've just started a brand new channel dedicated to them. The link for that can be found in the description. And beat the random lottery that is FIFA points by buying the coins direct from u7buy.com. Use code TVM at checkout for a 5% discount, or if you're a new customer, get 8% discount. The link is down below. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to a brand new video, brand new team of the week. We have a fair few players to get through. It's a little bit all over the place. I haven't put them in order of like rating or anything, so you're going to have some relatively high rated players at the beginning, some low rated players toward the middle / end of the video, so it's going to be a little bit random. The only thing that isn't random, the silvers. I do have a bronze this week as well, actually. Olsen, 2 goals in a 4-0 win against Austria for Denmark. There are a couple of international games dotted around the place here because this obviously goes back to Wednesday. Mitoma is our only bronze, and we have had a bronze in form this year. He got 2 goals in a 2-0 win, played left mid as well. I'm not really sure anyone really cares, but it's definitely worth a mention, as is Tanan, 2 goals in a 2-1 win against FC 20 for Vitesse. Again, for a silver, actually, it doesn't look too bad at all. So, yeah, if you're into your silver stars, go for it and enjoy it. Second in form up for Matt Derbyshire, potentially. 2 goals in a 2-0 win over Perth Glory. For a second in form, quite impressive to get it, but also only 80 rated with those stats. I'd look forward to another inform on top of that. That could be really nice. Moving on to Silvestri, one of 3 goalkeepers. No, 4 goalkeepers maybe. That's a lot of goalkeepers. 5 saves, clean sheet, 2-0 win over Cagliari. I don't think many people are going to really care too much about this card, but still, it's goalkeeper. We have to mention him, as we do Redmond. I'm not sure about this because he's a striker. There's a lot of competition this week, but Redmond has 1 goal and 1 assist in a 3-2 win for Southampton over Burnley. There are a fair few Premier League players this week as well. Not all of them are from Premier League matches, though. Some of them come from internationals, as does this Maguire card, with a goal and a 2-1 win over Poland on Wednesday for the England national side. We are really thin on the ground for defenders this week. It was like that with last week. That's why they gave it to Chiellini. I would not rule this out. Moving on to Rafa Mir? No idea. 2 goals in a 2-0 win over Levante. Levante have not done too well at all. That what-if card that Morales had, gone. I don't think it's even possible to get upgraded anymore. Moving on, Pereira. What a performance this was. 2 goals and 2 assists from Pereira in a 5-2 win. Now that is impressive in itself because West Brom have not been very good this season. However, it was against Chelsea. That is an unbelievably good result for West Brom. Fair play, and 4 goal contributions for Pereira. Patson Daka trying to upstage Pereira here, right? He's got a hat-trick in a 3-1 win over Sturm Graz, which is impressive, right? He did it in 8 minutes. From the 3rd to the 11th minute. That is unreal. Fair play. There is another hat-trick in that league to talk about. Fontas got a hat-trick in an 8-1 win for Rapid Vienna against Wolfsberger. Moving on to Balerdi. Right-back card. This game is currently still underway. Marseille, at the moment, lead Dijon by 1-0. It is about half-time, but he's got the only goal in that game. So definitely look out for him as you see full-time. Trezeguet with 2 goals and a 3-1 win over Fulham. Fulham won a goal ahead through Alexander Mitrovic. And then, of course, it all fell apart as basically per Fulham season, really. They've not done too well at all. And Aston Villa have run out winners. Mendy of Manchester City. 2 Premier League players back-to-back here. 1 goal and a clean sheet and a 2-0 win over Leicester. I'd be surprised if this didn't happen, to be honest. Second in form. Looks like a decent card. Not as good as the other Mendy, of course, but still a very nice-looking card. Gerard Moreno, very surprised he hasn't got more cards this season, but he's gone and scored a hat-trick, again, in a 3-0 win over Granada. He could have had an inform, actually, this week just gone for an international performance. They didn't give it to him, and now he's probably gone and secured it for domestic, so there we go. Courtois with a clean sheet and 4 saves in a 2-0 win over Eibar. I'd be surprised if Courtois wasn't one of those. Normally they like to pick out Real Madrid, Barcelona players. 2-0 win, but nothing really doing for the outfield players. So Courtois with a clean sheet kind of makes sense. Thuram for Borussia Mönchengladbach with 2 goals in a 2-1 win, and they beat Freiburg. I'm not sure whether this would be left wing. I'm not sure if it would be striker. I just went with striker because that's in and around where he plays. I didn't, pay too much attention to it. I do apologise. Luis Muriel with 2 goals and a 3-2 win over Udinese. plenty of strikers to choose from this week, and it's going to be a case of someone's going to have to miss out. I wouldn't be surprised if Muriel was that player to miss out, but it would be nice to see. Moving on to centre forward, or right wing, or left wing, I don't know. Again, he moves around a little bit. 2 goals for Diogo Jota, 3-0 win over Arsenal for Liverpool, which came as a surprise to me, and I am a Liverpool fan. But, of course, he has a ones-to-watch card, so the ones-to-watch will stay fixed to that central forward position. Dani Olmo should have more than... Well, this would be his 3rd inform. He should have at least 4, if not 5 by now. Guy's been outrageous this season. He has managed 2 assists in a 3-1 win over Kosovo. That was for the Spanish national side midweek. Moving on to Insigne with 1 goal and 1 assist and a Man of the Match award in a 4-2 win for Napoli. That is getting to be one of the nicest looking cards we could possibly hope for in Team of the Week. That looks like a really, really good card. Just ignore the physical, pretend it doesn't exist. Moving on to Maignan, yet another goalkeeper, but we're not done with the goalkeepers. Maignan was in my FUT birthday predictions. They went with Mandanda. He's kept a clean sheet in a 1-0 win over PSG. I'll be very surprised if he's not included. The problem with that, of course, we've already got Courtois, we've got Maignan, there's another big boy to come as well. Tierney, 3 assists in a 4-0 win over the Faroe Islands for Scotland. Again, this is for international duty midweek. What a banging card that would be. Surely they won't pass up on this opportunity to give Tierney a second inform. And finally, of course, going to talk about Oblak. Now, this is subject to change because he, at the moment, has 1 penalty save and the game is 0-0, Atletico Madrid against Sevilla. However, we are only at half-time when I'm recording this. So, unfortunately, you're going to have to go and have a look to see what the result was. If Atletico win, and it's not like a Luis Suarez hat-trick or something, I would be shocked if they didn't give it to Oblak, especially if Atletico keep a clean sheet. If they do, that is nailed on. So for me, Courtois and Oblak and Maignan will make it. I think Silvestri will be the goalkeeper to miss out. Now, I'm pretty sure I did this, was it last week or the week before? We go on to SofaScore and just have a little look at the current scores. So we've already talked about Sevilla against Atletico. That is still 0-0. Ocampos missed the penalty. And, of course, Oblak saved it. As we go down here, we can see, there it is. Ocampos in the 8th minute missed the penalty. Goalkeeper makes a save. I don't think Oblak concedes that many penalties, actually. I think, was there only one recently where a goalkeeper scored against him? Anyway, Marseille, like I said, Bellardi, is that how you say his name? Yeah, Bellardi. He is currently playing, if we go look at the lineup, he's currently playing down here. Well, it's a centre-back, I suppose, not a right-back. He is a centre-back. Yeah, my bad. So, yeah, as a centre-back, if Marseille can keep a clean sheet, which I would, no disrespect to Dijon, but I'm pretty sure they can keep a clean sheet here. I've said that now, and I bet you the result will finish 4-1 Dijon. But still, if they can keep a clean sheet, then that is nailed on because we have no defenders, basically. So that would be a pretty decent centre-back. Good link into the Atalanta Argentinian centre-back. Is it Romero? And then, go down to the Portuguese league and stuff. Those clubs there, like, no disrespect to them at all, but EA just do not care unless one of those players scores a hat-trick. And then we go back up to the game in question from the Premier League, and that is Manchester United versus Brighton and Hove Albion. Brighton took the lead through Danny Welbeck, which would have been a story in itself. I'm kind of hoping he stays on and scores the winner, no disrespect to Man United. But Marcus Rashford has equalised, so I don't expect to see a Marcus Rashford in form, even if Man United do go on to win that game. Unless Rashford scores a hat-trick, I don't... Well, he can't now because he's gone off. But, unless Bruno Fernandes, for example, scores a hat-trick of goals or assists or something, I just don't see it happening. I'd be very surprised if Man United won that game if they gave it to anyone from that, because there's just no one playing particularly well. It's a very scrappy, cagey affair. In terms of Brighton, though, different story. If Brighton win that game, and if Danny Welbeck can get his second, or even Maupay scores, I wouldn't be surprised to see someone like that get an inform, because it's sort of like almost like a giant killing, if you will. But that's just my opinion, and that's the way it goes. We've got 12 minutes left in that game, but I'm going to leave you right here, right now. So, if you have enjoyed today's video, do me a favour and hit the like button. It really does help me a lot. Let me know if I've missed anyone out in the comments section down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and until the next time, goodbye.